All right, fans, and I said A-I-G-H-T, because I'm trying to be cool. That's called pop culture, and I am up on that pop culture tip because I got a teenage daughter. Folks, it's old Rand here with the PPW249 results and wrap-up. And may I remind you, 249 comes before what? 250! That's right, next week it's 250 tapings from PPW. It's amazing because we shouldn't have got past the first 10. Okay, 249 results. The opening matchup was one hell of a pairing, and I'm going to call it a pairing because it was the Sky's Choice matchup. And Sky Blue in this Sky's Choice matchup, Sky shows up on Saturday nights and she tells us, the fans, the locker room, and myself, who she's going to wrestle that evening. And guess who she picked? It was a triple threat match. It was Sky Blue versus Slick Willie versus Connor Core, McHenry County's favorite son. Blah, 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 blah. That was a 20-minute knockdown, drag-out match. What a great matchup. Sky showing a ton of heart, a ton of dimples. Sky's booty game was strong. Connor's was not. Willie's was It should be a little tighter for a guy his age, but God bless. The end of that match saw Sky Blue rolling up Slick Willie, who's twice her size, and capitalizing after Willie executed the world's stinkiest slam on Connor Core. Match number 2 for the evening featured the Bone Dog, Bryce Akers taking on Semsei. In that matchup, Semsei got the Duke after outside interference by his tag team partner, one half, the other half of the PPW Tag Team Championship belts, Inestra. Yes, they snuck one by the old referee, Dirty Justin, and Semsei was victorious. Match number 3. Boy, talk about a lot of beef in that ring. I mean, beefcake for days, folks. It was Mr. Electricity Chase Gosling at 260 pounds. Hope that wasn't a pubic. Facing the giant 310-pound Wolfman Huck. That's right, they reinforced the ring on this one. Extra iron was added in and welded in literally like old shipmasters. That matchup came to see Chase Gosling get the Duke on Huck, but it was a close one that went 15 minutes, which was knockdown, drag out, rock and roll party in the street. Chase Gosling the winner. Match number 5. Now, for Christ's sake. Match number 4 featured Inestra, accompanied by his tag team partner, Semsei, taking on the Not Bad One. That's right, that dancing fool that was conceived in Studio 54 back in the 70s in New York City. That's right, Not Bad Chad came out. He shook what God gave him. That unnerved Inestra. And then when they tried to play or replay that same thing with outside interference, the referee turned around and he awarded that matchup via disqualification to Not Bad Chad, who was stuck in there dancing his butt off. Now, while the accusations of racism flew from you-know-who, Inestra and Semsei, racist this, racist that, they wanted it reversed. They were accusing Not Bad Chad of having outside interference, even though he didn't have outside interference yet because he wasn't seconded by anyone. So I did him one better. You better watch what you pray for, Inestra, and I think you learned that lesson because right after that one, the Bone Dog Bryce Akers, who suffered from them earlier in the evening, and Not Bad Chad, they faced Semsei and Inestra in a tag team match. And boy, oh boy, I ain't even gonna describe this one. We're gonna roll the footage because let's just say that Inestra and Semsei got what I like to call their comeuppance.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Did I tell you or did I tell you? I'm still coughing up baby powder from that one. After that big matchup, it was the PPW heavyweight title on the line. When Matt Vine, or likes to call himself Vineacus, faced the warrior from Guerrero, Mexico, and yes, Guerrero means warrior in Spanish, Jose Acosta. I like how he says his last name. That's pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. That matchup was almost 30 minutes. It was almost 30 minutes. It was supposed to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Halfway through that matchup, out comes Semsei, who had won his singles match earlier in the evening. That prompted someone to come out who won his match earlier in the evening, Chase Gosling. They were out there. They had every right to be there as long as they did not interfere in that matchup, and they were out there under the guise of stalking their talent, of studying Matt Vine, the champion, and also the other contender, Jose Acosta. As we all know, there is heat, there is friction between Jose Acosta and Semsei and Inestra, but last Saturday night in Woodstock, it was more heat on Semsei. Of course, Chase Gosling couldn't control himself, nor could Semsei. This led to a whole bag of chaos, and I'm not even going to call it controlled chaos, because at the end of that matchup saw the referee get knocked down, and I don't have the words for our fans, so we're going to roll the footage. So you saw it, fans. There was no victor in that matchup. Egos got the best of everybody. That match was thrown out, and Matt Vine retained the title. However, that leads us to this week. PPW 250. That is one hell of a milestone for any independent wrestling organization. This week, what you're going to see is another Sky's Choice match. Come on out Saturday night and see who Sky's going to face and why she picked that person. Number 2, one of our concept matches, the Something to Prove Challenge is back. That's right, 6 to 8 rookies are going to compete in a gauntlet-style matchup, and the last man standing after that gauntlet has earned his shot, and he will earn his shot on the main roster the following week. So come on out and catch that one and start following some of this new young talent. Also, featuring a #1 contenders tag team matchup. We've got Slick Willie and Wolfman Huck facing Not Bad Chad and the Bone Dog Bryce Akers. And then that big main event is going to be a 4-way elimination matchup. Jose Acosta versus Chase Gosling, Mr. Electricity, versus Semsei versus your current PPW World Heavyweight Champion, Matt Vine. Again, it's going to be a 4-way matchup via elimination. Come on out early to 250. Like I said, you're going to want to get there because we're going to have tables set up where you can get an autograph with your favorite wrestler. You can also get an autograph from your most hated wrestler because they're going to be on the other side of the room, and hopefully we can control all that. Thanks again to everybody who's coming in and checking us out. Thanks to the fans in attendance at 249. Try and get your tickets early if you can for 250 because odds are it's going to sell out. God bless and bye-bye now.